My hair is so dark, it blends in with the background. Oh my god. Ooh. Hey everybody, it's Jasmine, and today I have my little date night or date day time look. And this is just a really nice soft glam that is kiss proof, transfer proof. It's cute. It can literally go with any outfit. For today's date, I am wearing this super long blazer. I'll just show you what I'm wearing because I never show you guys what I wear. So I'm wearing this super long blazer that I got from Forever 21. I am wearing this crop top that I also got from Forever 21. And then I also have these shorts that, yeah, they're just shorts. They come up, they cinch into the waist, and I believe these ones are also from Forever 21. So, sponsor me. No. So just a really cute dainty outfit is pretty much what I'm wearing. It's not gonna be too hot, not too cold today, which is why I paired it with shorts. So I hope you guys all enjoy the look. Let me know if you got a date soon or if you got a date with yourself. So I hope you guys all really enjoy the look, and if you want to see how I got it, then please keep on watching. It's been years since I've had a black background. Throwback to 2015, y'all remember that? So I'm gonna start off with my Badescu. Give myself a little bit of moisture. I feel like with the black background, you could definitely see my face a little bit clearer. You could definitely see I have a pimple right here. The size has reduced a lot since yesterday, but man, it hurts a lot. I'm gonna follow that up with some No Poreblem primer. I kind of just reserve this primer to the days where I want to look good because, as most of you guys know, I'm a full-time student, so I'd rather just like use the products that I'm okay with on those days and not really worry too much about how I look. But since today is gonna be a date night day, what time is it? I mean, it's 11 o'clock, so I get it's just a regular date. It's a regular date. I just want to look good today. Yeah. So since the beginning of my channel, I have had one pimple makeup hack, and that has always been to take a concealer just a little bit darker than your skin tone to basically color correct the acne spot. And my logic behind it is that instead of going in with a lighter shade and making the red pimple look a little pink, you're just making it a whole different color, and then you can go on top of the pimple with foundation and it'll completely cover up the darker concealer. So if you go back to like the very first makeup tutorials that I've had, and if I had acne spots, I always told you guys to always go in with a darker concealer. It's just been great. Now this one that I'm using is Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Medium. It is darker on my skin towards my cheek areas, but since my forehead is darker than the base of my face, then it looks a little light, but nonetheless, it is more so my skin tone shade, and it will block it out. Plus, this is a full coverage concealer, so I don't really have to worry too much about my acne peeking through. Just going to lightly blend it out with the Japanesque sponge. Very lightly, not too much. You can still see those marks. For foundation, I'm going to take my Catrice HD liquid foundation. This lasts up to 24 hours, and I think it's pretty much transfer proof, but I mean, if you have oilier skin than I do, I'm a normal skin type, then you'll probably need to set it in with powder. I'm going to set my foundation in with powder anyway today because I always hug my boyfriend and I don't want to have any type of transfer today, so that is my reasoning behind this look. So I'm just gonna take it, and if you guys don't know, I'm a part of Catrice's campaign for their foundation, this one right here, and I've been using it behind the scenes for about maybe 3 weeks, and I haven't shown you guys, but they officially launched all of their shades. They originally had 4 shades. 4 shades of foundation. Catrice, why'd you do that? Like, huh? Now they have 16 shades in total, and right now they are kind of like, we want to launch this first, see how you guys like it, and they're very open to criticism, you know, if they need to go darker, what undertones should they have. So they are going to expand their line in both ways, darker and lighter. This is just their initial foundation expansion. I'm also in the shade Golden Beige. This is like the perfect color match for me. I love it so much, and honestly it is so lightweight. I think that's the one thing I was super surprised about when I first tried this foundation, because I did hear a lot of people rave about it, but the only people who were raving about it were people way lighter than me, and I know the black background washes me out a little bit more than usual, but I am a medium skin tone and I do have a golden undertone, and so the people who were reviewing it were those who were lighter than me, and you know, they really did not have my shade. Like, they literally only stayed in the light category. So being that I have my shade now, and then finally trying it without being biased that I am in the campaign, I genuinely like this foundation because it barely creases in my smile lines and it lasts for a really long time. I'm not sure if it will last 24 hours though, because I do have to say that the NYX one lasts way longer than this. At the end of the day, I do look a little bit more dewy with this foundation as opposed to the NYX one. But then again, that foundation, the NYX foundation, is super, super matte. I do have a review on my channel. This one, I just feel like it just makes my skin look a little bit better. My skin but better. To conceal right under my eyes, I'm just going to take Shape Tape again, right there, and then I'm going to use the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Medium Nude to actually highlight the skin. And both of these concealers I'm running out, so I'm actually really glad about that. I love running through my foundations and concealers. It's literally the best. It's the best feeling, honestly. We're not quite done with the base. I know my eyebrows have disappeared, but I have two powders that I want to use. I'm going to use my ShopMissA AOA Perfect powder. This is in the shade Banana, and then I also have the Laura Mercier Glow powder that I also have a review on, and I'm going to use both of these today. So I'm going to go ahead and set my under eyes real quick. I'm going to use my Sigma 3D HD Kabuki brush for this, and I'm just going to set this right under the eye. I'm not going to fully dust it off. I'm actually packing it on as if it was a loose powder. Wow, I hit pan. Great. Love it. Living. I'm going to take this on the chin as well as my smile lines. This is one of the best powders from ShopMissA. I don't think it gives me that bad of a flashback. There is some type of flashback, but not as bad as the loose powders that they have. Then with the Laura Mercier Glow powder, what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to take my sponge, and on the clean side I'm going to take the powder and put it on my cheeks. And this is going to give me the natural glow to my cheek, but it's also going to set my cheeks in place so that when I do hug my boyfriend, it's not as bad. I'm going to do a quick fill in with my ShopMissA brow pencil. This is in the shade Dark Brown. One of my favorite items from the ShopMissA website by far, because it's literally so smooth and it's not waxy. Since my brows get covered by my bangs anyway, I'm just going to do like the quickest little fill in just to fill in the sparse areas and also to redefine the shape, because what if the wind blows? You know, I need to have a substantially good brow, you know? So I have my WetnWild brow powder. I'm just gonna take the lightest shade and run this quickly through my eyebrow. So I did a little poll on Instagram so you guys can ask me some questions, and I got a question by Kaziana XO, and she said, what's our favorite thing to do together? Me and my boyfriend actually really like eating. He's on a diet right now, so it's actually killing the moment. But we like eating, we like going out, and just spending time with each other. Sometimes we don't even go out, and we just stay at home, watch some movies, or just sleep, and we'll feel pretty content with that. Today is actually our 6th month. So another question I always get asked, even without that little poll, is how do I cope with a really bad breakup? Now, the first few months of this year, I was actually really depressed because it was really heartbreaking to me because I was being accused of things that I didn't do. And I just questioned myself. I said, you know, am I a good person? And I knew in my heart like I was a really good person, and I said, okay, well, why am I feeling so sad if I know like I'm a good person? And at the time, I think I was overthinking a lot of things, like because I couldn't keep a relationship, that is also another reason why I don't have many friends. And a lot of you guys know that I'm very open about talking about how I don't have a lot of friends. Throughout my life, you know, a lot of people bullied me and a lot of people just stopped wanting to be my friend because I was quote unquote weird. It really made me upset, and it just made me relapse and think, oh my god, I'm just a bad person. I can't keep anybody in my life. Obviously, I didn't want to stay at home in my bed moping every single day like I was always doing. I don't know if you guys remember my little cousin Elizabeth, but I'm very honest with her. I tell her things I don't tell a lot of people. And even though right now she's 13, she's so smart and she's so welcoming and she's so loving. And I told her, you know, I really need like self-help. And we went to the bookstore, and I went directly to the self-help section and I bought a whole bunch of self-help books. My entire, just starting out this whole year, 2018, I told myself, Jasmine, you need to work on your confidence, you need to work on your self-love. And that's what I've been doing. I've been reading self-help books, I've been surrounding myself with positive energy, and I've been more grateful for things this past year because of everything that I've gone through. You know, you're the only person that you come home to at the end of the day. So if you're wondering how me and my current boyfriend met, we actually met in 2016. We were actually coworkers. You know, one day I said, oh, I think he's really cute. And then one day he said, I think you're really cute. I feel really comfortable in this relationship and I feel really happy. And I think that is one of the most important things to remember. If you're gonna be in a relationship, be comfortable, be happy, and you don't have to change yourself to get with somebody. You know, I know a lot of people think like, oh, maybe I'll just dress a little cuter, you know. Yeah, I've been there, done that, high school, hello. More often than not, they like you for who you are and not how you dress. Maybe you just have a naturally good fashion sense and they appreciate that. By the way, I'm using the ColourPop She palette, the one that was discontinued, but I like this because it has a lot of rosy tones and I'm wearing a floral blazer today. This palette only has 4 mattes, so I might just use all 4 mattes. Another question that I always get from you guys, when will we meet this dude? Well, on my smaller social media platforms, I show him. I want to keep it a little bit more private until, you know, I feel ready to show him. He has come onto my live chats about like 5 times on Instagram. So if you ever come across me live on Instagram, you'll probably, you know, see him and ask him questions. A lot of people ask me on my live chats, when are you gonna do a boyfriend tag? And typically I do the boyfriend tag in the live chat. So if you have any questions to ask him, he's mostly always there, especially at night. He's never there really in the morning, but he's always on my live chats at night. And obviously I'm not keeping him like top secret, like you guys can't see him, because obviously I do post about him. I'm debating if I want to go in with a shimmer, most likely. Let's see what this light pink is all about. Dust it on or something. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, that's pretty. But I added way too much. Oh, well. So if you guys are in relationships, what's the best date you guys have been on? The best date that we've been on so far? I don't know, I think our most memorable dates have been to Six Flags and Waterworld. I helped him conquer his fear of roller coasters and he helped me conquer my fear of water. So I think that was the best thing we've done. Obviously we do go on other dates. I love it when he takes me to arcades. because I beat him and everything. I'm gonna line my upper lash line with my Sigma Wicked eyeliner pencil. This is literally the best. The best. If you're thinking about going on Sigma and buying something, you better buy the eyeliner pencil and the Sigma E40. Have a nice day. Like, it's literally the best things on that website. And I also have a discount code. I don't really say it often, but it's my username, ThatsSoYin, and it basically gives you 10% off. So for lashes, I have my Lily lashes in the style Opulence. I saved these for my special occasion. But remember the overhyped video where I talked about how my Lily lash ripped on me? I'm so nervous on using this because I'm scared that it's gonna rip. But I'm just going to apply some glue, my Kiss eyelash glue, the only lash glue that I own. I want to stay within the pink theme, so I have this eyeliner pencil by Marc Jacobs. It's in the shade Popular. And I'm just going to open my eyes really big and line that lower lash line. I know for some people that's really hard to do, but I think I mastered it. Yeah. You know, it's not like I'm like the best. Can you imagine if I was that person? Oh my god. Wow, this pink is really pigmented. I gotta blend that out. So now I'm just brushing off that extra powder that was under my eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face with the spray again. And while that sits on the skin, let's go on into the lips. I'm gonna take the MAC Whirl lipstick and apply this all over my lips as a base. And then over top that, I'm taking my Anastasia liquid lipstick in the shade Naked. You can find these at TJ Maxx for about $8. So applying the liquid lipstick on top of a regular lipstick is going to make the color last a little bit longer, and it's also going to make your lips not feel as drying as you would just wearing a liquid lipstick by itself. So before I finish that off, I still have my concealer brush, and I'm just going to clean up the edges. You guys all really enjoy. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye! Peace out, Girl Scouts.